Ach was. Ach was. On the night of the murder, 3 girls Goro had previously met were waiting at his mansion for him to come home. Since Goro never said when he would be back, 2 of the girls got tired of waiting and decided to walk home. Only one of the girls remained at the mansion, waiting there all by herself. Let me guess, Shinobu Asakawa. Bingo! From what we can tell, the Kaneda murder took place shortly after Shinobu was left there alone. What about this Shinobu? The girl was simply at the wrong place at the wrong time. She went missing that night. Nee, das ist mir zu wenig. No one ever saw her again, and to this day no one knows what became of her. I hate to say it, but there's little chance she's still alive. All that we ever discovered was a small pool of blood found about 30 feet. I'm sorry, I apologize for that. Well, whatever. About 30 feet from Mr. Kaneda's mansion. It was type AB, the same as Shinobu's. So, have you understood everything I've said so far? I think I've got a pretty good grasp on it. Let me run it by you from the top. Tell me if I make any mistakes. Explanation. Here you will be asked to complete various sentences. Choose a name which apparently fits each sentence. Select the name with the direction pad. Choose the correct name with the A button. When you are ready to begin, press the A button. Ah, cool. On the night of the Kaneda murder, there was another person at the mansion. Shinobu. She was waiting for this person to return. For Goro natürlich. Got it! The crime was committed around 9 PM. This person was found stabbed multiple times. Mr. Kaneda natürlich. Yep. Hearing a commotion in the house, this person allegedly rushed inside and saw everything. Oh. Das ist ganz klar Shinobu dann, ne? Yeah. Exactly. Shinobu, was it? Yeah. Having been stabbed repeatedly, Mr. Kaneda collapsed in a matter of moments. At that time, Shinobu must have tried desperately to escape, frantically running out into the street. The suspect, realizing he would be seen, most likely pursued and caught up with her. And that's probably when this person was murdered by the suspect. Yes, that's probably what happened. Good job, Lupin. That's exactly what the police thought, back when this all happened. However, there is an alternate explanation. Or what? Not Oh Gott, keine Ahnung hier. What do you mean an alternate explanation? There's always a possibility that Shinobu was abducted. It's a remote possibility, but we can't rule it out since no corpse was ever found. Unfortunately, no one has ever provided any information to lead us to believe one over the other. A missing persons report was put up at the school, but frankly, you were the only ones to have offered any help in 15 years. I doubt anyone still knows much about it anymore. Gossip surfaces occasionally, but it's usually more fiction than fact. Personally, my theory has always been that Shinobu was murdered. Personally, my theory has always been that Shinobu was murdered. Okay, how? Kaneda was stabbed, ja. Ah. Eventuell bei Goro? Goro claims he came home later on that night and discovered his father lying there in his own blood. He then contacted the police. Goro must have returned home only a few minutes after the crime had taken place. He did mention he saw a car speed away from the mansion on his way home. What? That could mean anything but... According to his report, it was a large black car. He didn't catch the license plate number though. It's a long shot thinking this car could have anything to do with the case, but it's still a possibility. There were a set of skid marks found a few feet from the pool of blood. Someone may have stopped suddenly to abduct Shinobu. I see. By the way, I heard something about a potential suspect who committed suicide. Well, you certainly are up on things, aren't you? Yes, a matter of fact. His name was Teruhiki Uchida. Teruhiki Uchida? Mr. Uchida used to own a small factory here in town, but because of a loan he was taken out from you-know-who, he was forced to sell it. Uchida seemed to value honesty and integrity above all else. It was just bad luck that he got mixed up with a man like Kaneda. Uchida, a very generous man, came to Mr. Kaneda's aid when he was still new in town. It was all downhill from there though. According to witnesses, Mr. Uchida seemed visibly agitated in the days before the Kaneda incident. The police immediately sought him after the murder. However, when they found him, he was already dead. His motives seemed to fit, and he was originally thought as the prime suspect. If only he hadn't committed suicide, we would know more. Regardless, I believe the assailant is still out there. Lupin, this case's statute of limitations is set to expire next week. We won't be able to crack the case unless something turns up now, soon. That's the gist of the Kaneda murder case. What I've told you today may not be repeated to anyone else. However, you may find it useful to record information in your memo for further reference. I've taken down everything I need. Could we go over some things again? Ich denke, ich habe alles. I've got it all recorded, thanks. You're welcome. It's reassuring to see such an aspiring assistant alongside Detective Utsugi. Good luck, Lupin. Thanks for the info. I hope this helps out somehow with the Yoko case. What do you mean? There was a girl named Yoko who was found dead recently, but... Are you saying her murder is somehow tied to the Kaneda case? I don't know yet. All I do know is that she was investigating an old ghost story called The Girl in Back. I have reason to believe the basis for this rumor stemmed from Shinobu's disappearance. A ghost? Well, I'm sure that's an interesting story. You'll have to tell it to me some other time. However, I'm afraid I've got to go on with my day. Good luck, kid! Sorry to bother you, I'll be on my way now. Wow, so viel Information. Lecco mio, ja. This is the Utsugi Detective Agency. Utsugi's gone. So, und ab hier. Bevor wir uns jetzt wieder hier großartig... Oh Gott. Es ist verdammt anstrengend. Ich habe es gestern schon bemerkt, als ich mal wieder Ghost Trick für den DS gespielt habe. Übrigens ein geiles Spiel, wenn ihr irgendwie auf Krimis und Rätsellösungen, Mordfälle etc. steht, dann und eine geile Story haben wollt und coole Charaktere und einfach ein geiles Gameplay, dann kauft euch, und ihr habt einen DS vor allem, dann kauft euch Ghost Trick für den DS. Das ist Hammer. Hammer, so ein geiles Spiel, so ein geiles, ein übergeiles Ende. Gott, ich war hin und weg. Okay, aber das zu dem. Leute, bis zum nächsten Mal bei diesem epischen Game. Ich liebe es. Ich würde es am liebsten komplett durchzocken, aber dann... Nee, das möchte ich nicht machen. Das ist sehr anstrengend, dann doch dieses Reden und Zuhören und Lesen und... Ja, so Zuhören ist Lesen. Ja, okay. Also Leute, bis dann. Bis zum nächsten Mal.